Hey everybody, it's Alexia from A Path to Divine Balance, back with another weekly energy video for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. But like always, before we get started, make sure that you are subscribed so you're not missing any readings or yoga things. And to remind you guys again, we are still doing discounted readings for the duration of Mercury retrograde. So make sure that you do not miss out on that. If you have been looking to get a reading for yourself, prices are discounted right now. But let's go ahead and dive in. We have, today is the 19th of August 2024. Now we enter this week with the full moon being in the sign of Aquarius. Now this is my favorite full moon of the year, but that is because my moon sign is Aquarius. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what this energy is looking like for us and how we need to work with it for the best benefit of our lives. Okay, so we have the Fool card, the Four of Wands, the Star card, the World. We have the Five of Swords. Okay, and we have the King of Wands, which popped out over here. Now, the first thing that I see, you guys, is that this is bringing in the energy, I feel like, of transition. We have the Fool card, which is bringing in this energy of newness, right? We also have the World card, which is showing that things are kind of coming to completion and we're entering into something new again. All right, I feel like we also have the Eight of Cups here, you guys, and this is speaking of, kind of, again, things kind of closing out, things that have ran their course. All right, I feel like there is things that have ran their course that you're becoming aware of these things, if this is making sense. Some things may seem tired to you this week, and you may have a realization that it's just not working out, whether it be habits or the way that you're doing something, a job that you have going on, old cycles that are still presenting themselves. I feel like those are coming to a close this week with this full moon. We're kind of releasing some of those, if so to say, kind of releasing some of the things that just aren't serving us. And this is so we can fully go on a path where our heart is leading us down, where and not even just our heart, but where we feel pulled by the universe, where we feel our passion, our purpose is. All right. And the High Priestess is here as well. So I feel like it's really an energy that is intuitively led, you guys. There's just, and I feel like even if there's been some things that you've been struggling with, to kind of like close out, I feel like it'll be easier this week, just because we have the energy of taking your power back under this moon. And this card is so symbolic, you guys, because the Five of Swords represents you taking your power back. But if we look all the way up here, we have the full moon sitting right there, indicating that you will be taking your power back under this full moon. We have the Four of Wands here, which I haven't really spoke on, and the moon is full here as well. And this is just adding to a place of almost like celebration. And I feel like this is like being guided to this place of celebration and almost relief. And I say that because we do have a crow at the very top of the awning that they're under, right? So the main thing I can say is, from all of this, the energy that we're going to be experiencing is this newness, this closing of old things, and this newness. All right. It's also coming with like intuitive energy that is connecting to the divine, right? So keep that in mind. All right, we have the new moon, okay, that's popping up here. All this moon, moon, moon energy. We have the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands. I remember how he popped out over here, you guys. The King of Wands again, and the Queen of Wands. So one, I feel like, okay, and I feel like it's important to note that the Two of Wands is here as well. All right, because this is always indicating that there is like this choice to be made, right? Or a path to go down, one door or the other, correct? So we have the new moon, which is speaking of bringing in this energy of newness, all right? And tapping into that. We are deciding to walk into the energy of newness, all right? And I feel like walking into this energy, it is one, we need to again have that energy of confidence that we are bringing up from the Five of Wands here. But we need to put, I feel like the energy of like heart and soul is what is going into the path that we're going down. Whether you guys are starting something that you may have not done before, um, when we look at having the energy of the Fool, this is kind of the energy of like jumping off of the cliff. We don't really know what is going to be on the other side, but we are led here. So we need to have this energy of passion and confidence and having the energy of emotion as well as drive connected into this in both ways that we like we can externally see, ways that we are pushing forward, right, as well as how we are feeling internally here. And that's what we're looking at when we have the King and the Queen of Wands, because the King is going to be that outward masculine moving energy, and the Queen is going to be that inward feminine energy. All right, so we are looking at this energy, we're covering it from two bases. We are all like we're feeling how we are moving, and this is how we are very in control of our emotions and our actions and what we are doing both internally and externally. All right, now the only thing I want to say here, you guys, is making sure that we are completely on the right track. Just because there is no strong swords card that is popping up here. So we want to make sure that our mentality is very clear and we're not being overrun by like determination and energies like that. All right. I hope that this is very helpful for you guys. Don't be afraid to close doors that need to be closed for things that are not serving you. Really step into that power, step into that energy of you-ness, of knowing you, right? And knowing who you are, especially if you've forgotten lately. Really tying into that energy and emotionally being there, as well as the fire that is burning within you, that being present as well. All right. So I wish you guys the best of luck. And I also think that this is a very, very, very good moon to go ahead and set your intentions on how you want things to develop, what you're trying to bring into your life. Set those intentions. Aquarius is always the energy of groundbreaking, innovation, unexpected energy, right? So go ahead and tap into that, you guys. And I love you guys. And I hope you have a great